Welcome to PRV Iyer Laya Academy of Music and Mathematics. Welcome to PRV Iyer Laya Academy of Music and Mathematics. We saw last class Tadhimi, Taka, Tadhimi will be introduced. And before that, we also saw few sequences. Taka, Dhimi, Tata, Dhimi, Taka, Dhimi, Tata, Dhimi. Taka, Dhimi, Dhimi, Taka. Tadhim, Dhim, Na. Tadhim, Dadhi. I went in the reverse order. So today we are going to see one of the best interluder in Aadhi Thalam, Chatusrajadi Tripadu Thalam, Tadhimi, Taka, Tadhimi sequence. Before that, I will start as usual. The Thirukural will begin this class on a good note and then we will proceed further. Aranyanapattade il vazhkai agdum piran pazhippadu illaayil nandru. Aran என்று சிறப்பித்து சொல்லப்படுவது இல்லற வாழ்க்கையே, அதுவும் பிறரால் பழிக்கப்படாமல் விளங்கினால் மேலும் நன்மையாகும். If you look at the span of life, it is Balyam, Brahmacharyam, Grihasthasram, Vanaprastham. So, as we move on the stages of life, one has to, what the elders say, one has to get into Grihasthasram before he renounces everything, because he knows the ups and downs and the difficulties in the Grihasthasram. So, one who can lead a better life as part of Grihasthasram or family life and do good deeds, it will be respected in the society. That's what Thiruvalluvar states. And then with this good note, let's begin today's class. So before I start Tadhimi, Taka, Tadhimi, I want to introduce a beginning notes of 4 phrases so that I lead into this complicated phrase. The introduction to Tadhimi, Taka, Tadhimi should be from the last sequence. There should be always a connect from the old lesson to the new lesson. So, Taka, Dhimi, Tata, Dhimi was the last sequence, and I am going to take that as a base and I will enter into Tadhimi, Taka, Tadhimi. You're going to see the journey, how it beautifully gets merged into that route. Like a railway track, there is a straight path, there is another alternative routes available on the track. I'm going to take a deviation now from Takadhimi Tatadhimi to Tadhimi Takatadhimi passage. So let's take the introductory Tadhimi Takatadhimi and I'm going to introduce you 4 phrases now. Takadhimi Tatadhimi Takatadhimi Tam Kitataka. This is the phrase. But before that, how we get into it, we will see step by step. Taka dhimmi tata dhim. Taka ta dhim. Tam kita taka. So it's combination of 3 parts. Tam ki, dhim ki, tham tham, dhim. That's all with the dom, with the combined syllable. Tham ki, dhim ki, tham tham, dhim. Tham ki, tham, dhim. The third part is how it is organized. Let's look mathematically also. Tham ki, dhim ki, tham tham, dhim. It's 4 fingers. Tham ki, tham, dhim. Tham kita taka. This is little subtle here. Tham ki, tham, dhim. Tham ki is tham and ki is 3, tham is 2, dhim, kit, tham kitataka. That's how it's structured. Tham ki, dhim ki, tham tham, dhim, first part. Tham ki, tham, dhim, tham kitataka. Tham ki, tham, dhim is tham ki is 3, tham ki, tham, is 3, Dheem is 2, 3 plus 2 is 5, Tham Kita Taka is 3, is 3 plus 2 plus 3. Like that it's organized. Tham Ki, Tham Dheem, Tham Kita Taka. Tham Ki, Tham Dheem, Tham Kita Taka. This is 4 fingers. The 4 finger is organized as 3 plus 2 plus 3. Tham Ki, Tham Dheem, Tham Kita Taka, Tham Ki, Tham Dheem, Tham Kita Taka. Like that it is placed mathematically. Tham Ki, Tham is 3, Dheem is 2, Tham Kita Taka is 3, Tham Ki, Tham Dheem, Tham Kita Taka, Tham Ki, Tham Dheem, Tham Kita Taka, Tham Ki, Tham Dheem, Tham Kita Taka. Like that it is. So this is what you have to understand. In a 4 normal cyclic path, you are now combining with an intricate pattern of 3, 2 and a 3. So, Tham Ki, Dheem Ki, Tham Tham Dheem, Tham Ki, Tham Dheem, Tham Kita Taka. First part. The second part, Tham Ki, Tham, Tham Ki, Dheem Ki, Tham Tham Dit, Tham Ki, Nam Dim, Tham Kita Taka. Without the combined stroke, you have to play with the open way. Tham Ki, Tham Dit, Tham. So how you get the whole form? Speed, you will understand the beauty of the sequence. So that's how it's structured. Tham Ki, Dheem Ki, Tham Tham Dheem, Tham Ki, Tham Dheem, Tham Kita Taka, Tham Ki, Dheem Ki, Tham Tham Dit, Tham Ki, Nam Dheem, Tham Kita Taka. How you have to express, that is notational way I told you, the way you have to express Taka Dhimmi, Tata Dheem, Taka Dheem, Tangata Taka Taka Dhimmi, Tata Dheem, Takata Dheem, Tangata Taka Taka Dhimmi, Tata Dheem, Takata Dheem, Tangata Taka Taka Dhimmi, Tata Dheem, Takata Dheem, Tangata Taka. Like that it should be. So the next one is a continued way of playing the same sequence. Instead of Tham Ki, Dheem Ki, Tham Tham Dhim, you have to play Tham Ki, Dheem Ki, Tham Tham Dheem Ki. You have to continue with the key also. That also you have to play. That becomes a continuous. There will not be any pause in the sequence. It will be continuous. Everywhere you Dheem Ki, Tham Ki, Tham Dheem Ki, Tham Kita Taka, Tham Ki, Dheem Ki, Tham Tham Dit Ki, Nam Ki, Nam Dim, Tani Kita Taka. Only towards the end, when you play the 3-2-3, that pattern stands out. The rest of the pattern is a continuous one. Tham Ki, Dheem Ki, Tham Tham Dheem Ki. First part. Tham Ki, Tham Dheem Ki. Second part. Third part. Fourth part. That is the continuity. When I play together, you will understand better. Tham Ki, Dheem Ki, Tham Tham Dheem Ki, Tham Ki, Tham Dheem Ki. That's the beauty you will get. You will feel that as though you are playing an advanced lesson. But it's simple. You have to understand it carefully. I will repeat it from the beginning, notationally and also expressively. So you have to practice. You have to get this base before I get into the actual sequence. I have not got into the actual sequence now. Tham Ki, Dheem Ki, Tham Tham Dheem, Tham ki tham dhim tham kitataka. First part. Second part. Tham ki dhim ki tham tham dit nam ki nam dim nam kitataka. That is the second part. You have to combine both the parts and play. That's the first lesson. The second lesson is the continuity of the first phrase. Tam ki, dhim ki, tam tam, dhim ki, tam dhim ki, tam kitataka. So you are adding tam ki, dhim ki, tam, dhim was earlier. Here it is dhim ki. That is the second sequence. Having told that, first you try to assimilate this concept, how it is formed. Tham ki, dhim ki, tham tham, dhim is 4 fingers. Tham ki, tham dhim is 5, and then tham kitataka is 3. 5 and 3 is 8, which fits into the second half of your thalam. Then you play the continued pattern. Now, the next 2 sequences I am going to teach you is very easy. Instead of tham kitataka, you substitute thari kitataka. First you played tham kitataka you played. Now you are going to play kita kita thaki. Now you are going to substitute only wherever tham kitataka is there, substitute with kita kitataka. You get 2 more sequences. I am going to play slowly. And I am also going to demonstrate you how you are going to play fast. Like that it should be. This is the first 2 steps. I will also introduce into this class another 2 parts of substitution of tham kitataka, thari kitataka, like that, like a Tom and Jerry, tattalang, takatalang. Using that phrase also, you will be able to play this. Tattalang, takatalang. These are the 2 phrases. I am going to substitute exactly in the place of tham kitataka or thari kitataka or tattalang or takatalang. Any one of the phrases you choose the phrase and continue the sequence for 4 times using the same phrase. Don't deviate from that. that it should be. So, you have learnt a beginning phrase which is going to get into Tadhimi Taka Tadhimi sequence. I've introduced you a 5 and a 3 combination. Tomkit Tomdim, Tomkitataka, Tomkit Tomdim, Tarikitaka, Tomkit Tomdim, Tattalang, Tomkit Tomdim, Takatalang. So these are the 4 different variations before we get into Tadhimi Taka Tadhimi. Practice well these 4 sequences along with Takadhimi Tatadhimi, the 4 family members, each lesson with its definitions, mora, reductions, everything, and then get into the dialogue form. Takadhimi Tatadhim, Dhimi Tatadhim, Dhimi Tatadhim, Takadhimi Tatadhim, Takadhimi Tatadhim, Dhimi Tatadhim. Then you have to start the music dialogue after this taka, dimmi, tata, dimmi, all the phrases. You get into the dialogue and get into the sequence and then transition into the other track, tadhimi, taka, tadhimi. That's where you're going to go. I'm going to see you in the next class with more lessons in Tadhimi Taka Tadhimi, explaining you clearly how you're going to play. I'll also teach you the nuances, how it's organized, how the first 2 lines are also intricately organized, how the second 2 lines also are intricately organized. We are going to see more on those patterns. We will end today's class with a Tirukkural, and then I'll see you in the next class. வையத்துள் வாழ்வாங்கு வாழ்பவன் வான் உரையும் தெய்வத்துள் வைக்கப்படும் உலகில் வாழ வேண்டிய அறநெறிப்படி வாழ்பவன் வானுலகத்தில் வாழும் தேவர்களுள் ஒருவனாக வைத்து மதிக்கப்படுவான். What does it say? When a person has lived his life in a dharmic way in this birth, he will be respected in the heaven along with the devas like a god. That's what Tiruvallur claims. With this good note, I'm ending this class. This is little beautiful class. I would say I have always enjoyed these lessons in my childhood when I learned these lessons. I felt it so interesting, and I hope you also feel the same. I want you to practice, understand the nuances, and practice all these 4 sequences in the way I taught you. I'll see you in the next class with Tadhimi Taka Tadhimi. Pranams.